Good morning, you.
Morning.
It's us, your parents. All right, it is
7:08.
August 30th at 7:08 in the morning, and it's transfer day.
Turkey basting day.
So you've been cooking in the lab, you little meth head, and now we're on our way to go put you inside mama. We started with 8 embryos. I'm sure we'll find out today how many matured properly and how many are viable for implantation / refrigeration. So one of you little buggers will go in there today.
It's green, baby.
Process pretty simple. I guess simple for me to say. We'll only be doing one embryo. So first off, we're assuming that there's at least one good embryo, or else they wouldn't have called yesterday to have us come in to confirm our appointment. Mom will take it easy for the rest of the day. Get 2 days off. Get 2 days off to rest and get you to latch on. So happy latching.
Good luck.
Be
nice.
Be a good human. Just make yourself a human.
Be nice to mama.
We've done our part. Now it's your turn to do your part.
Nervous. I talked to my cousin last night. She is her second cousin, and she went through the same process. And they have an almost 3-year-old little girl. She said hers only took like 2 minutes tops. That's what she said. So I've read a lot about how it's not painful, but it's gonna be really uncomfortable, and I don't deal with discomfort well either. So
2 more big hurdles to make it through. Hurdle 1, latching.
Oh.
And then hurdle 2, getting through that first trimester into a little bit more of a safety zone. So still a long way to go, but we've made it a long way. We've got halfway there with success, so hopefully the second half will be just as successful, so we can be one and done with the process. So we'll see. Hopefully all works out. See ya.
Is it true I can't eat deli meats?
Once you get pregnant, they say you need
Like
to.
listeria or something?
Well, you can heat it up in the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like reading these theories on like Google. Of course, that's the most reliable source of information.
Right.
They were like, oh, after the transfer, you're not allowed to laugh. I'm like, what?
That
You
is
can
not true at all.
My husband's like, babe, just ask them these because I think it's ridiculous. How long are you here for today?
Oh, probably a few more hours.
Mm-hmm.
The cupcakes are going to keep us going.
I hope you love
Save
them.
the day, really. All right.
I'm just going to stream in.
Yeah.
Just to be like, see how we go.
So we're just doing our practice right now. So you're going to be looking right here. There.
Really, we're going to also do an afterload too. Like twist it this way.
Maybe I'm like, my touch
You can squeeze my arm.
It's great that there's a pause there and show
Okay.
the
Okay.
fundus.
So fundus is there.
Great. I'll make sure I'm getting it right here. And I can use the pass in there, which I think I will be able to.
So that's the junction.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
right, you can go ahead and load it for an afterload.
After that?
Thank you.
Okay.
So we're already where we want to be. So we're going to now load the embryo and Millie's going to bring it to us. You can squeeze my arm, that's fine.
Well, you're doing wonderfully.
Yeah.
So my cousin did a cream thing.
Oh,
57
yeah.
shots. I was like, no, I'm gonna do what Mindy said.
And our apples are perfect. Thank you.
They're not shots.
Keep breathing. You're doing
And I
great.
can pee after this?
You can go straight to pee. There's no difference in pregnancy rates. We're going to make you get right up. Sweet. All right, here we go, girl.
It's gonna hurt.
You shouldn't feel anything different than what you feel now, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry if I claw you. I don't have nails.
It's okay. You can do whatever. It's not bothering me. Okay, I'm gonna move slowly. Sorry, I just wanna make sure. Okay, how's that?
Right there.
Okay, I love it.
There's my tip
That's
right
definitely
there.
the tip.
Yeah. Right in the middle. What do you feel?
Yep.
You like it?
I love it.
Good. All right, ready, Marie?
Bring the baby in. It's turkey basting time. That's what I
That
said
bright
this
white
morning.
dot right there in the middle. The little ear bubble was.
I'll
Gorgeous.
freeze this so you can show you. Oh, then I can do better. Yeah. So that's a little bubble where the embryo. You can't see the embryo, but you can see the bubble.
I see it.
That's all your bladder, uterus, bubble.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You did a great job.
Is that it?
That was it.
Oh,
Didn't hurt.
Yeah.
It's okay, baby. Hey, you. It's us,
yeah, this is you.
your parents. You are officially inside Mama. I don't know how many men in life have been waiting in their car while their wife was getting pregnated somewhere. But that's what happened today.
With you.
Yep, so we're on our way back. It's 9:51 a.m. Did they give you a picture of the ultrasound?
They scan it. They'll send it to us. But
Okay.
I have the whole video anyway. I took it too, though. That's the one I
Yeah,
I sent
said.
you.
So, everything went well. You're a good-looking embryo.
Takes after
Stay
me.
in the left 2 lanes.
So, Mama will take it easy for a few days, and we'll go back on the 8th for pregnancy tests. Right now, Mama's in the pup stage, pregnant until proven. So, you're officially on your journey inside Mama. So, as of today, you're 2 weeks old. So, great job. And just keep on growing. Well, latch and then keep on growing.
Please latch.
Just latch away.
The fate of the empire is in your hands. So use those embryo hands or
So, for full disclosure, you're already above everybody else. You had 7 beginnings along with you. 5 of which did not make it through the initial process. 4 did not make it through the initial process. Oh wait, that's only 7 then.
No, 4, and then there's 2 that are trying to be like you. We'll
That's
find out if
6.
it's successful, and then there's 1 behind those 2.
Oh, so there's still 3 that
Yeah.
are
we're trying to pray
still
for.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry. 4 did not make it, and 3 are taking their time. But
That's probably my gene.
but you look great. They said it looks great also.
They said it looks really, really. You're a good-looking one. That's what they said.
Yeah, I mean.
And I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a circle.
Yeah, they think that you look really good. So we just need you to latch on and start this journey. So if God wills it, it shall be done.
Okay.
So how did it all go?
It was complete opposite of what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really uncomfortable, especially since I had to have a full bladder, and before I went up I drank like 32 ounces of water on top of already needing to pee. So the whole process from them checking me into the changing room to the other room where they did everything, not even 5 minutes. Smooth, not painful. Everybody was very patient with me and just professional. Yep, they said everything looked good. They just told me to relax for the next couple of days. Dr. Peavy was the one that retrieved you from me, and she was the one that put you in me. I really like Peavy though.
The important thing is you liked who you worked with.
I actually wanted her, so.
Well, that's good. That's good. So the person who pulled you out put you back in. She's your medical dad. I'm your biological dad. That's your medical dad.
You have two mommies in some way.
But yeah, we're hoping for all good things now. That's all we got for now. I guess our next, who knows, maybe our next video chat will be at pregnancy. Maybe we'll take some time over the next few days to just kind of check in with you. All right. Good luck growing. Latch it up.
Watch out for this car that doesn't know where they're
We
going.
love you. Bye-bye. Hey, you.
Hey,
It's us,
your parents,
your parents.
fat mom.
It's September the 2nd at 9:31 p.m. I just finished getting your mom shot ready for her next round of progesterone and oil. So we are 6 days away from pregnancy tests. And let's see, when was the transfer?
Sunday the 28th.
29, 30, 31, 1, 2.
Let's see, or the 29th.
So we're about at the midway point between the embryo transfer and the pregnancy test. So we've been quiet on the camera for a while because we haven't had any appointments or anything. It's just been shots in the wait and see. So hence the reason why we decided to take a moment to give a little video just to kind of check in on things. So for me, obviously nothing much has changed. I go to work, I come home, I give shots, I go to bed, I wake up, I go to work. But what kind of things do you think has changed for you?
Well, your mom had a little meltdown, a little dressing herself up today for work. So mind you, you'll probably never see this again because I don't know what my body will be after I give birth to you. I used to be a size 00, so you know, it's pretty tiny. And as of last Saturday, my clothes fit just fine. But since the transfer, that was Sunday, and I had 2 days off, just taking the normal progesterone shots, I've bloated up.
And Cheetos or Cheez-Its.
Cheez-It. Oh.
But I'm sure it's just the shots.
You're not supposed to create nachos and pizza.
Yeah, your mom's been on a pizza kick.
But yeah, so now tomorrow, Dad is gonna have to run all of my work pants to the seamstress. and maybe put some elastic something. I don't know what they're called.
Some stretchies.
Yeah, so I can breathe at work because I have like one pair of pants.
So how have you been feeling?
I've been sleeping really, really good. What do you mean, what am I feeling?
And you had some cramping, right?
Oh yeah, nothing too bad. It's like mild cramping on and off, mostly off. I had some spotting yesterday and today, but nothing crazy. So we'll see.
So what has been some of your highs since the transfer?
Sleeping.
That's what I was thinking as she was yawning and asking you a question.
Just the fact that it was a successful transfer. Just been more hopeful lately and just positive and hoping, you know, this is it.
Speaking of optimistic, newsflash, the last time that we spoke, there was you and we didn't know about anything else.
Yeah.
There's now three embryos that developed enough to be frozen. So that's good. I don't know what your rating is.
No, A something like perfect basically.
Did she tell you the rating of the embryo?
No, she just said it was
that's
perfect, basically the best one, perfect, whatever it is they expected it to be. Or wanted it to be.
I think we gotta try to find out what your official rating was.
It's A for Asian.
Yeah. and B for brown. We'll send an email and try to find out what your rating was.
Daddy will.
Let me see what the other ones were.
BB.
There was a bunch of more than just that. Your mom has a tendency to read some things and cut some other things out. And then she wonders why she reads so much faster than I do. So what's some of your lows while I look this up?
Not fitting in my pants. Scared.
What were you scared of?
Just what if it doesn't work out? It's something that's not gonna go away until maybe you're born. And then after you're born, it's just gonna be other things that I'll be scared of. I don't think I'll ever stop being scared now.
So, I'll explain first. We grade the embryos based on the degree of expansion or growth and the morphological characteristics of the cells.
Ooh.
The number in front of the grade represents how expanded it is. The higher the number, the more expanded or grown the embryo is. Now, I don't know what the top and bottom range is. I'm sure obviously the bottom is 0 or 1, but I don't know what the top is. Maybe you can Google that while I'm reading. The letters of the grade represent two different parts of the embryo. A represents excellent, B represents good, C represents fair. We only freeze those embryos which we think are viable and have a chance of surviving the freeze-thaw process. So, another thing to note is they talk about that those letters are for two separate parts, but she didn't say what those parts were.
Oh, so the number, the degree of the expansion of the embryo's cavity, it ranges from 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
So number 4 means fully expanded cavity. 5, it should say that the embryo has expanded and split open the zona. And then number 6, embryo has completely hatched from the zona. So your your other siblings are number 4. The gradings for the letters.
It was below where you're reading. First letter. and
First
second
letter, it means A is well-defined clump of cells.
Hold on. The first letter is the inner cell mass quality.
And B, less well-defined, maybe grainy in appearance. Oh, those are the pictures we just
So that would be, you saw the pictures from the previous video, so they're talking about that.
She's an A. He or she, you are an A. C has a few dark cells appearing degenerative. Okay? So the second letter is the trophectoderm quality. The trophectoderm is the cell layer that makes the placenta and the membranes surrounding the baby. Okay. A, many smooth cells, equal size, forming a neat layer. B, irregular cell layer, some grainy cells. C, very regular cell layer, cells may be dark and or grainy. In this method of grading an embryo, grade of 4AA, for example, would be a blastocyst of very good appearance. That's what our monkey looked like.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's 4AA.
So the rest of the embryos were all 4s. We have a 4BB.
Mm-hmm.
So that means
Less well-defined,
fully,
maybe grainy appearance, and then irregular cell layer, some grainy cells.
and then a 4CB.
A few dark cells appeared degenerative, and an irregular cell layer, some grainy cells.
And a 4BC.
Less well-defined, baby grainy in appearance, very irregular cell layers, cells may be dark and are grainy.
So that's the state of all the other ones. So summary of the whole thing so far: on 8/25/2020, we retrieved 18 oculates. Of these oculates, 8 fertilized. 1 subsequent embryo was transferred, and 3 embryos were cryopreserved, like Disney, from the treatment cycle. The remainder of your embryos, if any, failed to develop to blastocyst viable for cryopreservation. So we're 50-50. 50% of the embryos were good to freeze, 50% were not and did not make it through the process. So that's where we stand and all that. But although we did have 4 not make it through the process,
We have 4
the day after we left, the day that we left, we were on the initial assumption that only 1 was going to make it. So that's good news. Hopefully we never need the other ones, but they're there. So that's good news. Give some hope to your mom. So that's a huge difference from the last video that we had for you. So what have you enjoyed about the process?
Eating a lot.
Yeah, I make sure that I eat for 2 all the time, just in case. You never know if I'm pregnant.
I don't know. I think I enjoy how your dad is the most towards me, because he takes care of me. That means he takes care of you.
Acts like I used to slap her around or something until.
I'm the one that does the slapping around. I think that's the most enjoyable part, is seeing him bend the knee more to me.
Anything else other than your pants not fitting?
About like the sucky part?
Yeah.
Just always being scared. But I have to put that in the back of my head, you know, because there's everyday life that I have to deal with. Work has been crazy this week, and I've only been back for 1 day, so it's something. This me being scared like everything is not gonna work out has to be compartmentalized in a very far part of my brain, but it's always there. It's something that sometimes I just like, you know, pull out of the shelf and I take a look at it and then I put it back, because I have to it's something that I have to recognize every day. But at the same time, I think you've latched on. I believe you have. But we really won't find out until next Tuesday, and I'm very anxious about it. Because that's basically your first hurdle in me. So, good luck. I hope you do a great job.
I look at it as we've got 3 hurdles left. Number 1, obviously the most important, the positive pregnancy tests. That's hurdle number 1. Like I said, we're halfway there to find out. So, so we'll see with that one on the 8th in the morning. Hurdle number 2 for me is getting through that first trimester, which is the most dangerous part of the pregnancy, because that's when all of you starts forming, and still being accepted by your mom's body. And then hurdle number 3 is you just coming out healthy.
Yeah.
So those
And
are the 3
hurdle number
hurdles we
4,
left.
me not dying while doing so.
That's not.
And then hurdle number 5, your dad not dying within today in like 18 and a half years from now.
She says that, but she just wants to make sure that you make it through the diaper stage first before I go.
I've never been changed a diaper. I'm 34 years old.
Don't worry, I will explain everything to your mother so that it goes on the bottom part of your body and not on the top part of your body.
I know that.
So, but your mom's gonna do great. If not because she cares about doing great for you, she'll care about getting a good grade.
Like
at
your embryo
parenting.
grade, 4AA.
So, so more to come, more to follow. Getting ready to go stab your mom in the bum again. For how many nights is this?
Shoot, we started when? Like the retrieval, right? We started on the retrieval.
That was on the 25th. What did I just read?
Just go to the calendar.
On 8/25, we retrieved 18
Yeah.
ovulates.
So since the 25th, I've been getting shot in the butt.
So that's 8 days.
And I'm supposed to do it for 8 weeks.
And we just finished our first bottle of progesterone.
I never thought I would say these words, but my ass bled for you because of this guy.
My ass has bled for you for years. All right, so that's all we got for tonight. We go stab your mama.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see if anything interesting in the next 6 days happens for us to check back in with you. But other than that, we'll see you in a little bit.
Talk to you soon.
Bye bye.